gadget. I think there's something I forgot to do. And well, apart from the info button, it is the pause button and the file pause button. Common response, image response, array response. Yeah. The pause button needs to open a string request. No, a float request. And I can't remember much about float requests. Do I pass null? I'll figure out. I'll just go and nab a float request from somewhere else. I'll take the float request from the actual preview position button. I think it will be perfect. And it's going into view gadget array response, and it's going into the pause button. And it's actually setting view position equals eDataFloat, I think. And I guess update gadgets. There is a thing I should do inside update gadgets. I'll say set color position here. It's not very sensible, but and inside update gadgets, which should really come up a bit. It's a way down, out of control, out of control, out of the way, too far. It should be above the matrix stuff. No, it's not that far out the way. Okay, it can go here. In array state, there is a thing I want to check, or it is pause button text equals color pause plus it's actually truncated float of view position. I don't think there's much else that changes. Okay. Now, what I want to do is take the array gadget out of there quite seriously. A beautiful array gadget. Well, it's not that beautiful, it's got some very ugly bits. And it's going to go into the trash. So is the pung gadget. These things should be just about to become totally redundant. Oh my goodness. So much stuff. And the array viewer and the image viewer should all come out. I'll take the image viewer out. I should have taken them both. what I need is a little thing here, which is class in finish, and surely that's okay. What's wrong with that? I will take array viewer, and I'm just going to copy it out. I'm not going to actually remove it, because it's going to be the basis, it's going to be the render viewer. And this will be a list of view gadgets. Now this kind of has to accept something else. Add view has to interpret that a little bit more, because why? It's because, well, what do I want the render viewer to open up with? I think really the first thing that you should see is the latest array. Yeah, I definitely need to be able to accept dit. So that better work. Yeah, if it doesn't, then bugger it. I will just have to put in the select case again. It's not really the end of the world. Anyway, so yeah, like, what option do I want? Do I want to be able to say latest image, latest array? And I think I do. And it will return a view gadget. And the new gadget will be a view gadget. And it will be a new view gadget. These things are still true. This is still true, and so is that. The bit that's different is this. I think that what I want to say is well, nothing's perfect really, because there's just loads of things I could do here, I suppose, but I think that what I'll do is I'll say select P, and here I'll say case latest, load the array called P, case latest image, ng load image P, case or latest array, and the default. Well, by default I want to check the extension. There's a thing to strip the extension, a thing to get the extension. So what I need is if what is it? Extension, file extension, extension. No, that's like that. File. Yeah, file type. No, that's not right. I'm honestly surprised there's strip extension, but not get extension. My stupid get path and get file name. File system strip extension. Strip extension, extract extension, that's what. Including the dot, if any. Extract extension. Okay. If extract extension p equals dot png else, and so I'll say ng load image p there, ng load array p. So it'll assume you want, well, look and see if you want a pung, and if you don't, it'll try it as an array. Does that make sense? I'm pretty sure any one of these can fail and it'll just give you a blank. It will ultimately try to load an array. I suppose I could have a case that added in the front, but actually I'd rather just test. Load image doesn't exist, eh? Load pung does. Okay, remove view gadget. If not v, return views, remove v, arrange views, v, remove. If views empty, self remove. View gadget, views, close button, review view, okay. Arrange views, view gadget, and views, do this thing, and view gadget, each and views, update gadgets. There is one more thing I need to do inside update gadgets. Boy oh boy. If show add flag equals true, So this should be sort of overridden by the main zone anyway, but okay. So there's render viewer. Now in here I've got an extra button somewhere. Well, there's an extra two. And actually what I want instead of those is render viewer button. There's another problem with the view gadget, or with the render viewer. Oh no, it's got this stuff to do with draw options. It's temp draw options there yet. That's okay. I am going to change that, I think. I don't think that, I think I'm not going to pursue. I think I'm going to have an open draw options button in the array viewer and just leave the close button active, because it doesn't make sense to have the draw options always open if it's actually just an image you're viewing. That is going to come in a moment when I've done this, which is these pair are replaced with a render viewer button. So these will have been upset. But I should just be able to add in render viewer button equals new my button top bar render viewer CX CY button width button height, and again align the sides low high, and CX plus equals okay, and all the way down here and inside. What on earth? That is a strange thing I'm doing there. I suppose I do know what I'm doing. It needs to be view gadget now. At the beginning, it reminds me of another thing that we'll need set up actually. God, inside open. Yeah. This is view gadget. View gadget and view gadget default image name and view gadget default array name equals I think those are the things that need set up. Where was I down here? View button and array button. And to be replaced with case render viewer button. Render viewer equals new render viewer latest. It should try to load the latest array, and I need where are my things for this? and array viewer are no more. Render viewer is a thing. When the render viewer closes, it's the render viewer that is nullified. Okay. I think that's fine, dude. Really? What's the problem with the render viewer? Oh, render view. Yeah. I should really just delete these. I mean, they've been there to help me concentrate apart from anything, but they are going. I'm not going back to that, so I'm going to just... I'll leave that insert before there for no good reason. I'm going to just remove them. Okay. So now I'm going to flicker down through this and think to myself, what on earth are all the things I've forgotten to do? At least if I see any red marks. Oh no, something maybe. I don't see any red marks. This has been a big lot of changing. So I'm expecting problems. But let's go. Let's just do it. I think we'll have the debug on. So what am I expecting to happen? I'm expecting there now to be no image or array viewer, to be just a render viewer button. And my hope is that clicking it will open the render viewer and will show by default the latest array. If there is no array latest, it'll be blank and there'll be a menu at the top left containing options to load the latest image, the latest array, or an array or an image. And it all should work perfectly. Of course, that's basically what I think. The incomplete thing about it, the incomplete things about it, oh god, here we go. Let's just shut my mouth and see what happens. Okay, well, first off, that's a load of rubbish. So let's just get straight back in and figure out why that went wrong. In the recursor, in GUI setup, this should be CX. Now, the rest of the things will appear in the correct position. Okay. Right. So several things work. This, don't know what this huge thing is. This is not in the right position. That contains the right things, that contains the right things, that contains the right things. It's viewing an array. This is center justified, which is wrong. It's too wide. And what on earth is all the extra stuff? The log is being shown at all times. The apply button isn't adhering to the hide command, nor is the log. Okay, these are problems. What happens if I click new? What happens if I click open the latest image? I get a log being shown incorrectly. The show log button doesn't work. The log itself is busted. Okay. None of these things are the end of the world. I think I'm possibly maybe setting the row height in that table to something. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to do something to the table. Okay, well, so first off, the apply button seems to is not obeying any of the rules. But some things are. Use original. Hey, interesting. Wonder if I can make sure I get I could just leave that, it's not the end of the world, but I could also maybe get a distinct God, what am I saying? I could maybe make it that it uses this see-through. Well, I could definitely make it that it uses the tree see-through thing. Okay. I notice also that... Oops, didn't mean to push that, meant to push that. Whatever this is hanging around... Oh, it's oh, no, I'm not sure what it is. Okay. This is not bad at all. This is real good, in fact. A lot of success. Let me have a little look at my time. 28 minutes. I don't think I'm going to embark on the bug hunting just now. I think that what I'm going to do is be fairly pleased with what's showing. I need to make a little list in my mind. I've got to sort the apply button. It's appearing in the wrong place. Failed to load array. Yeah, interesting. Opening a new one. Yeah, no, that's right. That is right. Wow, 15 frames a second. Blistering. Okay. I wonder if that'll come up again in a moment when ffmpeg. I hope it does, because that's a low frame rate for what it's showing. I mean, I'm being wasteful in many ways, but okay. The log panel needs to be responding to whether or not the log is actually visible. These things aren't appearing in the right positions. That's the thing going up again. That's kind of good. It's pleasing. Okay, well, actually, for what it's worth, just really quickly, I can get into the view gadget, and I can start off with the image label. It should be justified left for starters. And this one should also be justified left. Info button, the info panel. Man. Okay, right. Well, first off, the array label is the first one I see. cy plus border times 2. At face width minus cy plus border times 2. And cy, okay, minus, maybe just cy plus border, but let me have another look at that. Must remember that compressing those buffers, making a data buffer out of the information in the array and compressing it is an important thing. Because just testing this is starting to take quite a while if I'm going to have the debugger running. Just to click render viewer. Okay, well this bit's right. This must be the panel or something is being, yeah, in the wrong position. It's way off to the side. Okay. So, the info panel, yeah. Cx is equal to the border. That will help. And inside update gadgets, if log shown equals true, and I'm going to use this one flag for both things, I think. Log table show and info panel show, otherwise log table hide and info panel hide. That's a couple of things. That is definitely okay. It just is. I'm going to be brave and stick this on because I'll compile it one more time and see if those things have... Oh, I won't be able to hide the info panel. That's not linked up yet. But I will be able to hide it through the log table button, which is a bit weird. Also, the apply button and the log tables aren't affected. It's because actually the thing... why is that actually? Where's the apply button? Oh yeah, it's there. And it should be in the array zone. Well, that'll be got next time. I am just compiling it just now because I'm actually going to stop in a moment. I didn't mean to get caught up in fixing bugs, because there are quite a few little things that need to be sorted out about it. That log table info panel sort of crossover thing's not actually great. Still takes a moment to open. Show info is not linked up to anything. Failed to load array. That's pretty strange, but can I open the latest array? Yeah. Can I open the latest image? I can, and I can show the log. It doesn't get hidden. Okay. I think the log table's not getting added to the right place either, it's just getting added to the gadget. But that's fine, it's just another thing which will be fixed next time. I notice that these things are still too long, so it's a thing I need to sort, but like I say, next time.